We go to High Point High School for the Pretty in Pink Classic, and in the boys' game, it's Brad Smolin getting High Point off to the good start as he drains the three, and the Cats have a 3-0 lead over Vernon. The Wildcats take a 7-0 lead here. Watch Smolin with a good look to Harrison French down low, and it's all High Point early on in this one. High Point pushes his lead to 10-0 here as Brad Smolin rattles in his second three of the quarter, and the Wildcats have a double-digit lead over the Vikings. Vernon gets on the scoreboard here as sharpshooting Jacob Rodriguez delivers the tray, but Vernon trails 13-3 to the Wildcats. And then Rodriguez knocks down another wing three here for Vernon, but the Vikings would trail 15-6 after 1 quarter of play here at High Point. Okay, second quarter we go, and it's Andrew Martinez at the top of the key, and he gets the shooter's roll for the three, and High Point has a 20-8 lead. Now watch John Newman with a terrific outlet to Harrison French, who throws it down, and High Point has a 24-13 lead. Nice job there. Vernon cuts its deficit to 8 here as Jacob Rodriguez again knocks down another three, his third of the first half, but Vernon trails 24-16. Now watch the nice look here from Chris Ajamian to Sean Sable on the backdoor cut, but High Point still has a 29-18 lead over the Vikings. And the Wildcats would take a 32-18 lead at the half as Harrison French beats the buzzer with the three, and the Cats are up by 14. Third quarter action, and the team switched colors on their jerseys, and this time it's Nick Izzo of Vernon hitting a little jumper to cut High Point's lead to 36-22. But talented High Point guard Jack DeGroote shows great hustle and keeps his balance here for the deuce, and it's 38-22 High Point as the Wildcats would take a 40-24 lead after 3 quarters of play. We go to fourth quarter action. It's Nazir Simmons Stewart of Vernon with the steal and the finish, but it's still High Point with a 14-point lead, 40-26 over the Vikings. Then it's Brad Smolin who finished with a game-high 17 with the steal and the lay-in, and High Point is rolling 47-26. Vernon keeps battling, and it's the big guy Seamus Hughes with the tough inside shot, but it would be High Point roaring to the 51-33 victory, their second of the season over the Vikings.
We practice really hard, and when we come out here, it's basically like practice again. So, well, we came out real strong, we came out fast, and that's just how we like to play.
It was good. We knew they would scout us, but we had a counter for everything they did. Coach really prepared us, and everybody made plays. Harrison stepped up big with that slam, and then the shot going at halftime, that was huge for us. Big momentum.
The guys were focused. I was a little worried that because it's such a big event and there's so much hoopla and hype and things like that, that we might not be focused, but they were ready to go right from the tap.
Harrison French had a big second quarter. He had a slam and the end of the half with a three, and that really put High Point in the driver's seat.
I don't know. It's a fun game. I was just playing to the pace, you know?
High Point's playing great basketball right now, and the Wildcats hope to continue that.
We put ourselves in a good place. We got a league game coming up next week, HWS. It's all rolling together. Pieces are falling, and we're excited.
I think over this past week, we started to click a little bit. I was a little worried that maybe we weren't playing our best, but over this past week, we're really starting to gel and kind of come together. And even when we don't run offense and we just play, the kids are doing some good things.
Right now, High Point's right in the thick of the Freedom Division race with Hackettstown and Jefferson, and they want to put a banner on the wall.
It is a race, you know? It is really a race, and I guess we're just gearing up for the next games with both of those teams, and you know, that's pretty much what our season rides on, you know? Because we're up there with them, and they're really good, so we got to step up, or they step up. It really depends.
Jefferson and Hackettstown are really tough teams. There were 2 battles. Our game against Jefferson came down to the buzzer, and the Hackettstown game came down to the buzzer too. So we're working hard, and we know we have to be ready when they come to our place.
High Point also has the HWS coming up, and they hope to get a couple of home games and do well.
Great time of year, a lot of big games. We're excited about the challenge of HWS, and hope to be hosting, a home game in the first round and maybe even second round. So I know the guys are excited about it.